I think that allowing for the book being, after all, a parody, something like 1984 could actually happen. This is the direction the world is going in at the present time. In our world, there will be no emotions except fear, rage, triumph, and self-abasement. The sex instinct will be eradicated. We shall abolish the orgasm. There will be no loyalty except loyalty to the party. But always there will be the intoxication of power. Always, at every moment, there will be the thrill of victory, the sensation of trampling on an enemy who is helpless. If you want a picture of the future, imagine a boot stamping on a human face forever. The moral to be drawn from this dangerous nightmare situation is a simple one. Don't let it happen. It depends on you.
What's going on, everyone? It's Nina Infinity. Welcome to my channel on this Wednesday. This is Breaking the Narrative, and I have here tonight with me at a special time. It's 9. It's not quite 10, but that's okay because I have here with me Adam Crigler. Hello, Adam.
It's good to be here, and thank you very much. The reason we're doing this special time is because it's late for me, and Nina just adjusted it. This is all 100% my fault. Sorry, and thank you. Everybody, but it's great to be here. Nina, it's good to see you. It feels like it's been forever since we've streamed together.
I know it's been forever. Like since we streamed, 2 wars have happened. Republicans have lost more elections. I mean,
goodness.
So many things have like Marvel's been bombing after bombing after bombing. Like there's been so much going on, and we haven't talked. And I feel it was about time that we got together and discussed some of these things, especially like entertainment stuff. Because honestly, who cares about politics anymore? Like, I mean,
well, I mean, I can't turn that off. There's a part of my brain that like it's almost an addiction to like needing to know what's happening in politics, mainly because if we don't pay attention, some law is going to be enacted, which will basically allow me not to be free anymore. So I can't undo that, but
I know
it is nice to break the I don't know, the cycle. I was going to say break the narrative, but you know,
break the narrative.
It's not necessarily technically, yeah.
No, but it's funny that you say that because I'm the same way. Because as much as I don't like talking about politics, like there's a part of me. It's not so much that it's addicted. It's so much that I know, like objectively, you have to be aware of what's going on. Because if you're not, then you're just kind of putting your head in the sand.
Willfully ignorant.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And unfortunately, I'm not that. I don't.
Well, once you open the door and you see the importance of paying attention, you'd have to be willfully ignorant to put it aside, right? Once you've cracked that door, it doesn't close, and if it does, then shame on you, right? And those types of people are an issue.
I agree. And apathy is a big thing too, especially like when it comes to politics. I think I get scared sometimes that I'm going towards apathy, and I'm like, I don't like that. But I know, like, for example, that's one of the biggest things for my country, like my home country, Iran. That was one of the main, problems, is that when apathy set in after the revolution, and people just, stopped thinking that they can do anything about anything. That's when we still have problems. That's why that administration is still, very prevalent. So apathy is just a terrible thing when it comes to a societal.
100%. Well, and
thing.
it's on purpose. That is designed. The apathy is necessary for um what's the word I'm looking for? A tyrannical leader to take
Hmm.
control.
Hmm.
They need that. They need people to be apathetic, to not fight back, to not care enough to it's not worth it. Whatever. I can't do anything anyway. Perfect. That's exactly what they want.
Yeah, totally.
So
But you
you
know
let them
what?
win.
Tonight we're gonna not talk about any of that because we do need to chill at the same time. And there is so much stuff going on today in entertainment. There hasn't been for a long time because of
Yeah.
the whole writer's strike and everything like that. But now it's like the Marvels is coming out, and there's
Oh yeah.
I
The
don't know if you've
Marvels.
been seeing what's going on out there, but it's been funny. So we're gonna take a
Oh, the
look at all of that.
Marvels.
I know.
There's a quote that I'm trying to find, and before we I want to read it to you. This is from George the Giant Slayer,
Oh, I
and
love George.
I here it is. Okay. He's actually brought this up to me multiple times. I'm going to read you this quote. A democracy cannot exist as a permanent form of government. It can only exist until the voters discover that they can vote themselves largesse from the public treasury. From that moment on, the majority always votes for the candidates promising the most benefits from the public treasury, with the result that a democracy always collapses over loose fiscal policy, always followed by a dictatorship. The average age of the world's greatest civilizations has been 200 years. These nations have progressed through this sequence, from bondage to spiritual faith, from spiritual faith to great courage, from courage to liberty, from liberty to abundance, from abundance to selfishness, from selfishness to apathy, and from apathy to dependence, from dependence back into bondage. And
Wow.
it's funny that we were talking about it and you mentioned apathy, and it's like this pops in my head because we are smack dab right in the middle of like selfishness, apathy, dependence. It's kind of like there's different people in different stages amongst those. There's still people that are like trying to um, maintain liberty, but it's like we're long past liberty, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame. I don't like that. I think that's horrible. Like I think the American liberty is amazing, and it's a beacon of light that is the reason why we haven't swung fully into bondage again, which is what I think these people in control really want. So I don't. We got to figure out how to like backtrack. Be like, all right, fuck apathy. All right, fuck
Mm-hmm.
dependence for sure, and shed the selfishness and go back to liberty. And we need that a lot. And this quote, it always hits me. George keeps bringing it up because it's freaking fantastic. It's from Alexander Fraser Titler, just in case anyone was wondering.
I thought George wrote that, and I was like, "Damn, George! Like, holy
No,
shit, he's
no,
he's right
George.
on the money."
That wouldn't surprise me, but because George is freaking probably
Intelligent.
the most based person I know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's
like
incredible.
he's very cool. And if anyone's wondering, we're talking about George the Giant Slayer. Please make sure you check out his channel. He is a
George.
content creator here, and he has a great content.
Oh
And
yeah,
absolutely love his stuff. And he hangs out with you on I think Monday nights, right? On
Monday and Tuesday
Spaces.
nights actually. Yeah,
Oh,
Monday night
nice.
is kind of a hot mess. Based off Monday because there's 6 of us and we're all personalities. But on Tuesday nights, called Tuesday Night Titans, me and George it's just us two, and we get very political. We talk about uh, much more pressing, or not pressing, but like deeper things. Where Monday we will go anywhere. We'll talk about cultural stuff. We'll talk about farts. We'll talk about. I mean, it could go in any
Anything.
direction. It doesn't matter because it's just a lot of fun. It's
I
just a
know.
fun little
I've
show.
I've I've dropped in on both shows, and definitely the Monday one is it can get
I wish you could
pretty.
jump in more often on Monday. You fit in perfectly.
Oh
I
my
know you got
God. I should.
your
I should
show on Monday.
definitely. I know, but I should definitely like hop in once in a while, like before it
You
starts and
always
be like,
can. Yeah.
yo, what's up?
Anytime you want.
Definitely.
Adam, send me a link. That's all it takes.
Okay, I will do that. I will do
That's
that
it.
because I love your show. Let
Thank
me
you.
quickly get this because Saw is awesome and says, Nina, I love your shows and looking very beautiful. And I love seeing you watch animal videos. Adam, I've been watching you since Timcast in 2020. There
Thank
you
you,
go.
Saw.
Old school
Awesome.
fan.
Wow. Back in the day. Yeah.
I know
He
that's
scrubbed all of our episodes together?
What? That's
Yeah,
petty.
I wanted to go like find the day that I did my first Adam cast because I did it on his channel actually when he went and did Joe Rogan in like April of 2020. And I couldn't find it because he deleted everything before episode like 169 or something.
Oh
So
my
now
God.
if you go all the way back, the first episode is him and Jack Murphy. And that was like
Oh
that was like
no.
right after it all went down. And he was like, yeah, Lydia, you're not a good co-host. And then he brought Jack Murphy on and then he started doing like his regular
Oh
groups coming around.
no. Dude,
It's
he
pretty
should
funny.
delete that. Like, what the
I
fuck?
know, yeah. It's like, dude, my gosh, I haven't been like shamed on the internet yet. I mean,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
not that I have anything. The biggest shame I've got right now is was. Yeah, it's your fault too. Jeez. People are still commenting on random posts of mine. Just
you
was.
know what?
Like,
you know what?
Fucking hell.
I'm gonna take this time to apologize to you.
I don't want to hear it. No, I don't want to hear it. No, get the fuck out of here. Shut up, King. Get the fuck out of here, King. I'm gonna unmod King right now. Hold on. Okay.
Oh my God. I'm
don't
just...
highlight that. What are you doing? No, don't encourage him.
I'm terribly sorry about the way that came across because
No,
it
was Rekida's fault.
Yes, exactly. You're a very good-looking man.
Look,
still,
it's okay. Look, according to Pearly Things, all right, everyone's just more attractive when they're in their early 20s. Okay,
this is true.
I'm pushing 40. All right, I'm pushing 40. I'll be 40 in like 5 months. Like I'm grasping to my 30s. Like, no, I don't care.
Guys get hotter as they get older too. That's the thing. Like,
well, then what the fuck is the was shit? I'm trying to explain your side of it. You're not helping me here. You're like, no, I meant it. Was most guys. That's what it sounded like. Jeez.
No,
thank you,
never
Helena.
said most guys.
Thank you.
Okay. Here's the thing. You are still a very good-looking man.
I don't
was
need
just
this.
saying.
I don't need this.
He used to be a model, like model hot. Like that was my whole thing.
You don't lose it. What the fuck? I look the same. What? Look,
just
underneath
a little bit
this,
more scruffy. Just a little.
I know
scruffier.
the glasses. I kind of got this like homeless motif going.
You got the you look like you got that like fucking what's his name, Russell Brand vibe when he went like Jesus for a while. Like he
okay.
Looked that.
Well, I got
like,
short hair now though, but
oh, do you?
I cut my hair off.
Short hair.
Oh yeah.
You didn't grow it back out.
No, I'm not going to. I really, it just became annoying having long hair, and it's just easier. So now I'm going for the beard. This is the longest I've ever had a beard. Like this is the longest. It's like full on beard now.
Is it itchy?
Not in the slightest. No.
Really?
No. Only in the beginning it's itchy, but then
once it's growing in.
Yeah.
So are you trying to give Gary a run for his money? Like, are you gonna go for like the full on like moolah fucking shit?
Well, life is not a competition, and I don't want to emulate anyone else's beard. This is mainly out of pure laziness, and it's freaking cold in Sweden.
Yeah, that makes sense. Heat protection.
I was outside the other day, and a brisk breeze just hit me, and it was the first time I've ever felt this. I felt the hair kind of like
just
pivot
move
to the side, and I was like, I turned into the wind, and I was like, oh yeah, that's not cold at all. Like, oh girl, that's right, bitch. Like talking to the wind, because like I didn't feel cold, and I was like, all right, nice.
That's amazing. Oh my God, Russell Hall, be nice for $2. Who is this homely old geezer yelling at Nina? Oh my God.
Wait, aren't you older than me?
Yes, I'm pretty sure I am older than you.
Yeah, you're like 50, right?
Yeah, that's exactly how old I am.
Yeah, 50 on the nose. Right?
I'm turning 51 in January. It's gonna be a thing.
She looks great for 50 though, right?
Don't I? It's amazing.
Hey, your Halloween costume was rad.
Yeah, you liked it?
Jasmine? Yeah, that was great. I was like, oh shit, she does make a perfect Jasmine. Like IRL. All right.
Did you dress up?
I didn't. No, not this year.
Not this year. I took your Jedi photo. I was like, he looks
Why?
good.
It's not even, that was like 2 weeks ago? I don't even, no. Just that's what you went with?
I
Yeah,
went with it
it was a
because
cool
you
picture
look
though.
cool. Because you look cool. I was like,
And
he
it
looks
was,
like a
but
fucking
you
Jedi.
had to add the
I
was behind underneath though.
just
Like I thought I looked pretty badass. Like that was no. I feel
that was just I thought it would be funny inside
you
joke.
could have like crossed it out, like he's no longer was like because look at this. I don't know, but you leaned into it. So
I
your
said,
apology basically is bullshit, is what that
oh
means.
my God, I'm so sorry. Again,
Look, I'm sorry, but I also abused it.
okay, well, here's the thing. It's more like a sorry, not sorry kind of thing.
I
guess.
know.
I'm
Trust me, you
sorry.
don't have to tell me. It's kind of
I'm
obvious.
Canadian. Canadians are taught
Jeez.
to say sorry, even when we don't
You're
mean
not a
it.
real Canadian. You're a fake Canadian. Okay? Fake Canadian.
I sent it to
Yeah.
Nick, and I was like, "Here's my thumbnail for tonight."
Oh, great. I'm glad that you brought him in on it. That's fantastic.
Because I know he never checks Twitter or like my channel, just or anyone's channel really. So I was like, you should know that this is inspired by you. He's probably gonna be like, "Fuck you," but laugh at you at the same time.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, let's talk about some of the topics, Adam. Are you like
Sure.
okay? What was the last Marvel movie you watched? Any, if any?
Holy shit. It's probably maybe the Spider-Man movie, the
No Way Home?
yeah. Is that the one where he's fighting Mysterio
No,
in
that's
London?
the one
No.
before that.
What's No Way Home?
The No Way Home's the one with Doctor Strange and all the other two
and
Spider-Men.
And the other two Spider-Man? Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's the last one that
Tobey
I saw.
Maguire and Andrew Garfield. Yeah.
I liked his Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movie.
I did too.
Yeah, I thought it was decent.
I
hadn't seen it. And I went, actually, that might have been the last one I saw. Was his movie. I don't remember actually the order.
But
it
it's
was
like
a Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, but you watched that because that's older, so that's not technically like MCU.
Okay. Yeah, so it was definitely that one.
Yeah, so like basically the Sony MCU movie that everybody liked.
Okay.
And watched.
Right. That's not really.
It's not
technically
quite
Disney.
Technically
Marvel.
Disney
Okay.
Marvel because the other Spider-Man.
I don't even remember. I don't remember then. Actually, like the last Disney Marvel's movie, maybe it was the.
I mean, that one counts.
Eternals?
That one counts. Oh my
Okay, that
God,
one
you
counts.
watched Eternals?
I did. Well, I didn't know what it was. I wasn't really paying attention to culture, right? To the pop culture stuff. There was a time where I was really focused in on space things and politics. Like those were the two things that I covered regularly. And I didn't really pay attention to the culture wars. I knew that it was all trash and stuff, but like Angelina Jolie is a babe, and I've always thought she was a babe.
and Selma Hayek.
Oh shit, she was in there too, huh?
Yeah.
I forget. Yeah, two babes.
They totally covered her titties though. It's like, what's even the
maybe
point?
That's why I didn't remember her. I was like, I don't recognize this person.
Exactly, because it's like, what's even the point of putting Salma Hayek in a movie when you're not going to give her the cleavage shot?
True. All right. What's the best Angelina Jolie's ever looked in a movie?
Angelina?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Your
I think
favorite
probably
Angelina.
Tomb Raider.
Oh, she was a babe in Tomb Raider. For me, Gone in 60 Seconds. Something about her.
Yeah.
She was such a babe in that movie. Oh my.
She was pretty good. She was pretty good in that. But I think like my favorite one is Tomb Raider. Her Tomb Raider movie I thought was like super awesome.
That's true. Yeah.
And even the second one too. Like I like both Tomb Raider movies.
I don't think
she's
I saw the
that
second
shit crazy though. Like her as a person.
In real life?
Yeah. Like she's fucking nuts.
Dude, I think they freaking fucked her up on purpose. Because I saw a video. Yeah, I saw a video of her talking about the shit that she went through to a friend of hers, and someone else in the room was filming her talking about it. She was freaking scarred, and she was talking about some shit that she went through, like some.
You think like some psyop shit?
Bohemian Grove / Have you seen Eyes Wide Shut?
Yes.
Okay, so that was Stanley Kubrick's last movie.
Yes.
And that, the whole thing, like he got killed or like he
Yes.
died, excuse me, a week before, and they
Yeah.
edited out like they took like 25 minutes out.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that shit was real. I think that he was trying to tell the world like, hey, this is what they do. These fuckers are
Oh yeah,
crazy.
I for sure agree with that. Like
Yeah,
he
so.
was they took him out.
Yeah, so
That
I
and the
think
whole moon
Angelina
thing.
had like, yeah, I think they fucked up her brain.
Well, she was weird too because I mean she was weird for the longest time. Like she had that whole like vial of blood for like that dude.
Yeah, but
What's his name?
this was long before that. Billy Bob Thornton. Yeah,
Billy
yeah.
Bob.
This was she was at like peak career, you know?
Mhm.
Still on her way up. This is like before like hackers, you know, like
Oh
back in the
damn, that's
day.
back in the day before
Yeah,
hackers.
right. Like young, like teenage Angelina Jolie. And then
Wow.
she's got a famous dad, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Like John
Yeah,
Voight,
John
right?
Voight.
So it's
Yeah.
like you know that she was probably exposed. He probably had to give her up because that's in Eyes Wide Shut. I don't know if you noticed. At the end of the
Yes.
movie, the kid suddenly disappears. The
Mhm.
very end, and they're just like they kind of dude, it's kind of weird. Like
That's weird.
That's a heavy movie. It's a documentary.
It kind of is. Like it
Yeah.
is very heavy. I mean I love Kubrick, but John Voight though, and I know John Voight has had a really turbulent relationship with her for like years. Like she doesn't like her dad. Like
Okay.
she and him do not get along. Now, one of the
She
reasons
probably
that
blames him for putting her in that shit.
probably, but one of the
I'm
reasons
just
she
saying.
doesn't get along with him is because he's like a hardcore Republican and she's like
Yeah.
total lefty. But
Uh-huh.
that's one of the reasons she claims they don't get along is because he's like a Republican.
So
who knows?
reality.
I mean,
he lives in reality. Okay.
Yeah, Holly weird though, you know, like I believe it. It's kind of like
Yeah.
the same thing as like what's his name? Billy Cyrus, like Miley Cyrus's dad.
Oh yeah.
Like he came out and he was like all like I regret like putting Miley in, you know, in all of this shit when she was young and like blah blah blah. And obviously it turns out like she was totally abused and bad things happened to her and now she's like a total train wreck.
No, yeah.
That's Hollywood.
She's really good at she's a freaking fantastic musician though.
Yeah.
I've
only listened to like some of her songs, but
I don't know any
not
of
a huge
her
fan.
recorded music. I've only ever heard her sing live, and I'm like,
really?
damn, she's good. Yeah, like randomly, like an award show or like a YouTube video that just popped up that she's like singing like live, and it's not like a one of her songs. And I'm like, you know what? Like she's really good. I mean, it makes sense. She's got a famous father that sings.
Yeah.
I don't know who her mom is, but
anyway,
I feel like it was my fault because of Angelina rabbit hole. But you asked me about the last Marvel movie that I watched, and I think it was that Spider-Man movie, which was decent.
Yeah, it was really good actually. I love that movie. Like I think that's definitely for me like kind of like where the MCU ends. Like I mean technically the MCU ends like the true end for me is Endgame. Like it's like okay, it's done.
No, Infinity Wars. It goes like to me it's like it goes all the way up from Iron Man. It just they're like, here's the bar. We're gonna set it really freaking high, and then it just got better and better. And then it just like it was just strong. And then Infinity Wars hit, and they were like, "This is amazing! Like, wow, we've just like billions of dollars. Like, this is insane." And then after Infinity Wars, because Endgame was definitely not better. It was a downgrade, right? So
agreed.
like, Infinity Wars was the pinnacle, the peak of success for that, and then everything after that has just been a downhill.
I mean, and like Captain Marvel, the first one came out right before Endgame.
Right. Well, it only did good because everyone wanted to Endgame, or everyone was expecting some sort of because what did it follow up? Infinity Wars.
Yeah, it was so bad because that was one of the reasons I went because I was like, I can't not know if there's something I need to know. Like, so I'm gonna go because I have to know what's going on before I go to the last fucking Avengers movie. Like, I mean, we have to know. Sure. But it was definitely marketed toward like that. Like you're gonna miss out on knowing things if like, you know, if you go to Avengers Endgame without like seeing Captain Marvel first. And she was in like Endgame a total of what, like 5 minutes? Like it was
right at the end to
yeah.
be the savior of it all. Like,
and
well, I
everybody
mean,
cheered when
obviously,
she got punched in
Iron
the
Man.
face by Thanos.
Did they really? That's hilarious. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
that's
everybody.
funny though.
In my
You know,
theater, people were cheering.
were they? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't actually mind her as an actress.
I don't either.
Brie Larson, like I think she does a good job playing the character. I don't like how it's written. I think it's the same as Ray. Like I think Ray is a terrible character, but I don't
Yeah.
think it's Daisy's fault.
Yeah.
I think she's a good actress actually, and she did good with what they gave her, which was trash.
Yeah.
Like the acting doesn't make the movie good at all, right? But like
No.
you know, she's not the worst, you know. And like Adam Driver, like
Adam
he's fucking
Driver,
awesome,
dude, he's great.
Dude, he's amazing. So,
I
but no
love
one's
him.
no one's shitting on them as actors, which is cool because I'm glad because they just did what they, you know. Hey, if you want to put me in a fucking Disney movie and it's a trash movie, I will do it because it probably pays a lot.
Yeah,
Like,
plays
you
a
know?
lot. Yeah. Same
I'm
with
down.
John Boyega. John Boyega is
Yeah.
super great. And actually, he was in a recent
Well,
movie with the
I
chick.
don't, hold,
You
go
don't
on,
like?
finish. You finish and then I'll say my side of it.
Okay.
He was in a movie.
He was in the
something.
movie with Monica Rambeau, the chick that plays Monica Rambeau.
I don't know who that
In
is.
this movie, the black Captain Marvel in this new movie.
Oh,
you know
okay.
how there's
Okay.
you know how there's
Yeah.
the black one?
Black Girl Magic. Right.
Black
right.
Girl Magic. Yeah.
That's what I call her.
So she and he are in a movie together with Jamie Foxx. It's called They Clone Tyrone. And it's on
Sounds
Netflix.
good.
It
Okay.
was great, Adam. It was a great movie. Like it's fucking fantastic. And she was great in it. I highly
Nice.
recommend you watch that movie. It's really freaking good.
Yeah, I like them. Okay. Sure.
Yeah, it's really good. So it's like when you see stuff like that, you're like, man, this poor guy, like he got like the shitty end of the stick when it comes to Star Wars.
Yeah. Oh
Like-
man, and John Boyega, he had of all the characters in the Star Wars movies, like he had the coolest potential story arc.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
He did.
damn, dude. Force sensitive, like stormtrooper escapes and turns out like he's actually really powerful and like but no, he's just
Nah.
a simp.
He's
and
just a simp that's gonna
for
be a
girl
like
that doesn't give a fuck about him. Well, you know, she does because they're friends or whatnot, but like
And also, we're gonna
Man.
make this like love triangle in the first movie, but then we're gonna be like, nah, he's just gonna be with a POC janitor chick. Like, it's fine.
Yeah, right.
No, and interracial marriages in Disney or whatever the fuck that's called nowadays. It's like,
Yeah.
it's bad. But so the Marvels apparently is coming out. I mean, I have zero interest.
I'm not
in
gonna
watching
watch
this
it.
movie. Yeah,
I'm gonna tune into Friday Night Tights though.
me too.
Because that's that's gonna be a fun episode because Stuttering Craig's gonna be on it. So
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's fantastic. And he said
He's
today on
great.
Side Scroll, he's like, yeah, part of his homework is to go watch that movie. Because
Yeah,
they all
is.
have to go and see it. It's like,
Yeah. I tuned
Nice.
in for like a little bit of Real BBC yesterday,
Mhm.
and they were talking about it like on then because Gary was like, and Gary is so funny because Gary has a cold, so he was like a little grumpy, and
Oh, yeah.
Az was like, I'm not watching this garbage, and Gary was getting like kind of like mad, and he's like, you have to watch it. It's your homework. Like we're gonna be sitting there watching you for, like we're gonna sit there for Friday Night Tights for 3 hours. It would be really nice if you knew what we were talking about. And he was like getting all like worked up. And I was like,
Well,
I was like,
I
As
want
you
to
better
defend
watch it,
both
he's
of
gonna
them.
whip you.
I'm going to defend both of them right now. All right. I'm going to play both sides of the field right now. All right. So Gary, he's got a show to run. I get it.
Yeah,
Right. I
I
mean,
know.
he's a professional. I do a show with him on Sunday nights. Like I do my homework. There was one time I didn't do my homework and I was just like, I'm still here about it. And like, I
Mhm.
never going to show up without doing my homework. And now I can't stop because I freaking love that show. But
Yeah.
Forbidden Frontier, Sunday nights on Nerdrotic Live. Check it
Forbidden
out.
Frontier
Anyway,
is a good one.
so though, I mean, let's go into Az's shoes. All right, Az is on the front lines with fighting current day. I mean, he went viral with the Starfield rant about current day. And if anyone deserves a break from current day, it is Az.
Poor
So,
Az.
you know, I see it. I see it.
I know you got so like. I mean, I did too. Like, I don't know if you saw. Like, I got like death threats and stuff for saying that I didn't like Starfield, the whole
holy shit
pronoun stuff. And
oh yeah, I do remember seeing you hit up some shit.
Yeah,
Wow,
it was so
that's
bad.
crazy.
I was just like, I don't like Starfield because I played it a little bit and it didn't work on my system at all. And like that part was just like the cherry on top because I was like, you know what, I fucking hate this game.
More like the straw that broke the camel's back.
Exactly. I was like, you know what, this game sucks, and also the fucking pronouns thing is fucking stupid. I'm refunding it. Like, you know?
Yeah.
And like fucking Ian Miles Chung, he screenshotted my thing and was like,
and cut off some stuff.
Yeah, he cut off my post,
dude.
and he was like, "Look at these culture war weirdos," and I was like, "You motherfucker! Like, you're not even representing what I said, right?" But
he's a jackass.
He is.
I don't do engagement vampires anymore. I can't follow.
I unfollowed him after that whole thing. I was like,
and then he unfollowed me, and I was like, oh, we were mutuals.
Yeah, that's funny.
And I guess he doesn't like broadcast on people that don't follow him anymore. Like he only broadcasts his mutuals, and it's like, okay, dude.
Dude, that guy can go fuck himself.
That's some elite bullshit, man. And I don't do elitism. I'm the same as you. I'm the same as anyone in chat. Like, just because we're here or have a platform doesn't mean we're better or anything. And like that's some Tim Pool energy. Like, you think you're better than everyone else, and it's like, fuck that. You think you're the smartest person in the room. Fuck that, dude.
Yeah, I'm not down with that at all. And after that happened, I even told him straight up. I was like, I think the quartering was right about you now. Like, I always reserved my judgment about you know, the stuff Jeremy was saying, because Jeremy would go hard after Ian.
I know he would.
But then I was like, now that you misrepresented me,
I didn't know about that.
Yeah,
I guess he got a dog killed.
Yeah,
that's fucked up.
He like swatted what's that guy's name? Adam Worski's house details. Or whatever.
Yeah.
And apparently,
it's like, that's so
his dog got killed, which is sad. Whenever a dog gets killed, that's fucking terrible. Russell Hall for $2 says Bree's performance as a piece of wood was spot on. Here's the thing. I like
funny
before Brie was famous for Captain Marvel, I saw her movie, the one that she won the Oscar for.
She won an Oscar? I didn't know.
Yeah. That's how she got like super famous, like because she won that the Oscar for that movie.
For what? What was the name?
It's called The Room. And it was a really powerful movie, and I really liked it, and I thought that she did a really good job in that movie. So I was like, you know, when it was announced that she was going to be Captain Marvel, even though I didn't really know much about like, you know, the MCU part of it, I was like, because I was just like, I just like superhero movies, and I was just getting into the space, so I wasn't really, you know, so aware of what's going on. So I was like, you know, why is everybody being so mean to her? Like, she's actually pretty good. Like, she's a good actress. And then,
are you sure it's called The Room? Because there's 2 movies called The Room.
No, it's not the crazy one. You know, the one that's French. That's
2003. Like, that must be
maybe it's
the
just
French
called
one.
Room. I don't know. Maybe it's just called Room, but it's something like it's just called Room. It's not The Room. It's just Room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's 2015.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one that she won the Oscar for. And
I only saw her in Todd something versus the wall. What's versus the world?
Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim versus the world. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Wasn't she in that movie? She was like the hot singer girl.
I forgot that she was in that. Like, she's been in a bunch of like little weird things. Like, she was in Community, like in an episode of Community. And I was like, holy shit, that's Brie Larson. Like, you know, after you watch it and then you're like, oh my God, like that's Brie Larson. But, you know, I hadn't watched anything like that of hers except for Room, that movie. And I thought it was pretty good. She was all right in King Kong too. Like, she wasn't too bad. Like, it wasn't terrible.
King Kong. Okay.
Yeah. The one with, what's his name? Not the newest one, the one before Peter Jackson's King Kong. I think?
Kong Skull Island.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm looking at her IMDb
Yeah, Skull Island.
now.
Yeah. That's the one she was on. I like that movie.
I don't know any of these, anything. 21 Jump Street. I've never seen that one.
What, the new 21 Jump Street?
She's in 21 Jump Street from 2012. So I guess that's
the new
one.
one. Man, I didn't realize she was in that. Like, that's so crazy. But yeah, so like the Marvels, the reviews have been dropping, and it hasn't been good, Adam. It hasn't been good at all.
Listen, Adam. It's not looking good. Wow, what a shocker!
It's not looking good, and the Disney earning call was earlier this evening.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I didn't listen to it.
I listened a little bit. I tuned in on Valiant's channel, and they were like kind of listening into it. And
yeah,
honestly,
that's where I saw that.
It was a bunch of softball questions, and nobody
Shocker.
like nobody cared about anything. It was really fucking boring.
I didn't know that kind of stuff was public, like a quarterly call.
Well, it's public for like the investors. So if you're an investor,
so
in
what
Disney,
is he an investor that he got in?
I don't know if Valiant is, but I know like Mikey, Mexican Iron Man is.
Okay.
So like you get a link to the thing, and you can call in. Like if you wanted to call in, or if you're an investor, you can call in and talk to Bob.
Wow. I mean, if I was an investor, I'd be fucking pissed, dude. I'd be floored and calling them nonstop to be like, get this shit out of the fucking movies.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Fire Kathleen Kennedy. Okay. She's a fucking laughingstock. So are you, Bob. All right. Disney in general, it's a fucking laughingstock. I don't know what the hell they're thinking.
They're just, I mean, and that's the thing too. Like, I really would have loved to be a fly on the wall when people started to like just be like, Bob, we have a problem. The new South Park episode dropped, and it's not good, Bob. It's not good. And like literally every single article and every single anything that comes out from Disney and Marvel now is like got the Cartman meme on it that says like, you know, make it gay, like put a chicken and make it gay and lame. And like literally every single one has that now. It's just it's not a good look, man. Disney is just they're not in a good place. And so you're starting to see reviews like this. The Marvel's review, Marvel Cinematic Universe disappears up its own black hole. As a headline, that's wild.
That's amazing. That's amazing. That's a fantastic headline. What is that? The Irish Times?
The Irish Times. I can like hear this in an Irish accent too. Like
disappears up his own black hole.
That was good.
I've never actually tried to do an Irish accent before. That was a first.
That was good.
Thank you.
I could hear the Irish. That was good. Pity Brie Larson, Teyonah Parris, and Samuel Jackson. This is a solid contender for the worst Marvel film yet. And that's saying a lot because The Eternals, which is the one you saw, is definitely a contender for the worst Marvel movie. Was it?
So
I didn't watch it.
Yeah. And Angelina Jolie like wasn't even really in it. She, you know, I was kind of like, well, she's the only reason I really wanted to watch it and she, you know, the few times she was in there, like you could tell she's like getting older, and I'm like, she's still beautiful, but that's like, oh man, I wish I never watched this.
So I'm gonna read a little bit of this just because it's so funny. It says the arrival of a solid contender for the worst Marvel film yet will do little to dispel suggestions that this cinematic universe is disappearing up its own black hole. To say the Marvels is hard to watch would be a risk understatement. It's not just that it's not very good. It's hard to watch in the sense that a tree is hard to defibrillate. What the fuck? Wow, that's harsh. This chaotic, ugly, incoherent picture barely seems intended for exhibition. The horrible purple CGI, the characters magically swapping locations, the long breaks for utterly fruitless exposition. Our brains are not sufficiently evolved, or perhaps they're too evolved to make sense of this audiovisual chop suey. In recent weeks, Marvel's overseers have been grappling with the complaints that each content drop now demands too much familiarity with the film of previous films and series. Now, this is definitely a big issue. as far as I know, like a lot of my normie friends that are, just normie MCU fans that would like, watch an MCU movie, once in a blue moon when it dropped.
Yeah.
They're all like, what the fuck? Like, we don't want to watch an MCU series to figure out what's going on with the movie. Like, for example, I had this conversation with a friend of mine about Doctor Strange mom, because he knows I review movies and stuff. He's like, so is it worth me watching it? And I was like, no, like absolutely not. And then he's like, well, I still want to watch it though. Like, and I was like, okay, watch it, but be prepared because you have to watch the first season of WandaVision and or go watch someone's breakdown of it or like a review of it, because you need to know what's going on in that series in order to even understand what's going on in Doctor Strange mom. And he was like, no way, man. And like, so he didn't do it. He didn't listen to me. And he went and watched the movie and he was like, I was so lost. I don't think I'm going to watch any more Marvel movies.
Yeah,
and
it's stupid.
This is a problem that they need to address. And I think, I don't know. I don't know the exact reason, but I think at first they thought that maybe they're going to make way more money by doing this type of product release, like to overwhelm people with the amount of stuff that's there. But
absolutely,
it's backfired.
They overestimated their product. They it's kind of lazy too, right? Because take the first Iron Man, you plop that in front of anyone, you're gonna know, oh, this is the weapons manufacturer who gave it up when he saw what his weapons were doing. He created this suit that he kept to himself and turned himself into a superhero, and then saved helped save the people that he helped cause. Like, boom, that's an amazing movie. Standalone, doesn't need shit. Anyone could watch it, and you get a grasp of who Tony Stark is. It's a fantastic movie. It's incredible. But nowadays, the Marvels. Well, who the fuck are the Marvels? What's this universe? What's the Secret War? What's the freaking who the fuck is what's his name? The freaking Snap Thanos? Like all these. There's so many movies. I tried watching some stuff with my wife, and I think it was the Multiverse of Madness because I wanted to watch it because I like Doctor Strange. Actually,
So do I.
I think Benjamin Cumberbatch he's a cool Doctor Strange. I think. Excuse me, Benedict. He makes a great Doctor Strange. I like the first movie was pretty good.
I love it.
I wish they like Tilda Swinton. I actually like her. She's cool, and I think she made a cool Eternal one or whatever her name was. But
that was the beginning, though, like the beginning stages of the MCU. When you're starting to see, like, oh,
it was creeping in. It was creeping in, right?
Yeah.
But the movie was still by itself on its own pretty good because you didn't. Again, it was a standalone movie though, right? It's like you see him, he's a doctor, some shit, he fucks his hands up, then he goes on this journey and discovers his power, and then he becomes the freaking the Grand Master or whatever his warlock features are. I don't remember, but I missed those days. I want to go watch a movie and be satisfied. I don't want to have to be. Like Dune, I really liked Dune. I'm really bummed that they split it into 2 movies. It was really long. That didn't need to be that long. Now we have to wait. The first movie wasn't.
That would make sense though, dude, because Dune makes sense because they're doing like the whole thing with the Children of Dune and everything. So it's gonna be 3 movies.
It's gonna be 3 movies. But are they gonna do it like The Hobbit, where they stretch it out and it's fucking bullshit? Because the first Dune. I really liked the first Dune because of the actor, I forget his name, but he was the guy in Twin Peaks, Cooper.
Oh yeah,
I don't remember. You know who I'm talking about?
Yes, of course. Oh my god, I forget his name.
He's freaking awesome.
But he's great. I love him.
I can't think of his name, but I went after Twin Peaks. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna oh shit, he did Dune, and then I went and watched that, and I was like, hell yeah. So then the new Dune came out, and I was like, oh fuck yeah, and I don't get me wrong, I really liked it. But it bugged me that it ended when it did. And same with the new Mission Impossible. Like, people were raving about how it was good, and I'm like, it ended like shit.
Yeah, I didn't like the ending.
Fuck? Part 1? What the fuck is this? How much more of a movie is there? And it felt like it was about to, like, the final act began, but then there's a whole movie that's just the final act. Like that sucks.
Yeah,
I hate that shit.
I didn't like that either. And like it was funny too, because right after that happened, everybody was like, oh, like Mission Impossible kind of bombed. And I was like, because it was like advertised that it's gonna be 2
Right.
movies, nobody's gonna go because everyone's gonna be like, well, I'll just watch it when the second one comes out. Like,
Yeah,
you know, right
exactly.
before I go to the second one, I'll just watch it then. Because why should I go now and then forget what it's gonna be like in a year anyway? I mean, I just
liked
didn't like that either. I liked it
I
too,
liked it.
but
Yeah, I
I
liked
didn't
it.
like how it ended.
Same.
I was like,
Mhm.
come on now, like just finish the damn movie. I mean, because you could have just been like, you could have done 2
Kyle
different types
MacLachlan.
of
Yes.
movies
Thank you.
too.
Thank you,
Mhm.
chat.
Yeah,
Kyle MacLachlan. Yeah.
God, that guy's great, and Twin Peaks is great.
Yeah, Twin Peaks.
God, I love that
Throwback.
show.
Yeah, me
Drop.
too.
So then this goes on to say the new film does indeed have much to do with Kamala Khan. That is the young version. Protagonist of Disney Plus's Ms. Marvel, which nobody watced, and Monica
Wait,
Rambeau.
did that show come out?
Yes, it's been out for like a year. Nobody watched it.
I kid you not. I didn't think that show was real at first. All right, and then I found out it was real, and I was like, oh, cool. And I didn't know that it ever came out. I'm not joking. I thought it was just kind
How
of
dare
like
you, Adam? It's the first
come
Muslim
out
superhero. How
eventually.
dare you?
Was she?
Yeah.
Was she though?
I'm pretty sure. Wait.
Was she?
Actually, wait. Wasn't the first Muslim superhero the Egyptian chick in Moon Knight? Because they were all like, she's the
Moon
first
Knight.
Muslim superhero.
Dude, I wish Moon Knight was better than it was because I love ancient Egypt shit.
Yeah,
like
me too.
a lot. I'm all about it. And damn,
well,
it's a shame.
That was
like
a shame
I'm not
as well.
joking. I have one coffee table book on my desk, and it's the ancient sites of Egypt.
Oh my god, I love that.
Yeah, and it's like I've had this book probably for like 20 years.
I love those kind of books. They're the best coffee
Yeah.
table books. You just sit there and
Dude, they're
look
so
at the
cool.
pictures. It's great.
Love this book.
But this goes on to say, and then of course the Monica Rambeau, which Teyona Paris, that's the chick I said is actually really good, and they clone Tyrone from WandaVision. But insofar as I can judge, the unintelligibility emerges independent of unfamiliar ancestors. Zaway Ashton, one of many rising above the material, arrives as a messianic villain with little explanation, but it seems she has made no previous appearance in the MCU. So they have a female villain as well. Like this is just
like out of nowhere too. Like nobody knows who it is. She's just like the big badass who, because remember, Miss Marvel was able to like hold Thanos back with like one arm, right? She like was that strong. Like, oh yeah, I can contend with you.
Yeah.
And then like here comes there's a new baddie, just suddenly now can take on 3 Miss Marvels.
Yeah.
Like easy. It's like, what the fuck? The
I
power
don't even know
creep
who this
is real.
I don't know.
I don't even know who you are.
I don't like who.
Yeah.
At the center of it all is Brie Larson as poor Captain Marvel. It has been just 4 years since her eponymous origin story made $1 billion, but already the character seems emblematic of a fading, increasingly decadent realm. A late Roman emperor citing as vandals urinate in the forum. Wow.
Jeez.
This guy is so fucking tough.
Dude,
it doesn't
brutal.
help
I love this guy.
that the current story, hurriedly trimmed, is so haphazard. She joins Monica, daughter of her late pal, and Vellani, a mutant Captain Marvel fangirl, to intervene in some civil war on another planet. Events are confused by magic bands that allow wearers to leap across space. Did you catch Strictly this week? I thought the rumba. Sorry, where was I? It really is close to impossible to remain focused on this stuff. A scene in which kittens eat up the space travelers to the strains of memory from cats allows a rare moment of welcome surrender to absurdity, but for the most part, the picture makes no virtue of its incoherence. Pity Samuel Jackson. Back as Nick Fury, he now comes across as a dignified janitor in a permanently collapsing skyscraper. All involved deserved better. Wow.
Hold on. I got something for that. Donald Clark, you, sir. You are brutal.
Amazing.
My goodness. That was
really
a
good.
takedown.
That was like, ouch, man.
Jeez.
Ouch.
Yeah.
And so I figured like I'd check out a little bit of like what the other reviewers were saying. It hasn't been good at all. So here's of course, Rotten Tomatoes, our favorite place because it's so accurate. Wait, where's the main thingy? Hang on.
They got rid of it.
Yeah, where's the main page? Oh, there it is. 58% right now. It's sitting at. Oof. It's gone up to 59 on 130 views.
Now these are the critics that have seen it.
Okay. These are all critics. This is top critics. Wow, splat after splat. Marvel's is a rocky ride and feels crowded by MCU compromises, which undermines the star power of its cast and talents of its director.
Damn.
As a tentpole entertainment, it feels inconsequential, if slightly diverting. To put in corporate speak, it could have been an email. Ouch!
Damn, that's brutal.
Oh my god, that is
you could have just
bad.
sent me this in an email.
Oh my god.
Disney's like, you know what? All right, guys, look, we're just gonna send you the whole screenshot of this movie in an email. People probably would have appreciated it.
Bruh, like that is bad. And then I was reading some of the other ones that are like tomatoes, and it's
like
all
semi
like
okay or what?
No, tomatoes, usually are like depending on how well it's rated. That means like they're giving it a tomato. But usually, whenever you read them, though, it's like it was okay because they don't want to give it the rotten.
It's like stating it is a thing. The Marvel movie, it's the newest Marvel movie to hit the blockbuster franchise. And it's like, well, that's a fact. I mean, that's not, you're not really like, let's look at Katie Welch here. Tonally, The Marvels embraces the goofy nature of a sci-fi superhero movie aimed at the female audience. Like, that's not saying anything at all.
But you're
saying nothing.
Brutal. It's also brutal because it's like, this is literally the MCU. It's like they're trying to get the female audience to care.
Yeah.
And we don't. Like like, we don't care at all. Like, so many of us are like, where are all the men? Like, what happened? Like, what happened to Thor? What happened to Doctor Strange? What happened to all of these heroes that were, men, and now they're nowhere to be found? It's kind of
Whammon power, the MCU in its final phase.
Oh, it's so bad. It's kind of
Transformers. Yeah.
Hey, Ross, I was wondering if... Oh, my God! Where are all the men?
That's what I always think about whenever I see a Marvel movie. Man. I'm like, where are all the men? Rest in peace, Matthew Perry.
Yeah, I can't believe he's dead.
God, that's so crazy. That was sad.
54. That's nuts.
So young. Thankfully, the movie clocks in at a mere 105 minutes. The Marvels doesn't have much to say, but at least it says it quickly.
Damn, these people are brutal. I guess they're critics that, they have a way with words because that's their job.
Yeah. So needless to say, it's not the winner that Disney Marvel was hoping for, and that's not a surprise.
They really think their shit doesn't stink. They really thought that anything they do is just an instant hit, because it's basically when you stand on the shoulders of giants and you pull down your pants and just shit all over them, and the people who respect those giants notice that.
Well, and they do. And also, did you know that there's been talks now of bringing back?
I know. Oh my gosh.
Robert
Downey Jr. The original Thor, like all the original team, the original Avengers, Black Widow. Yeah, and it's like they're both dead. I mean, it's funny because Joe Rogan, when he was talking to Robert Downey Jr. and was asking him, like, would you put up the mantle? And Robert Downey Jr. says, well, wouldn't you feel a little just, if I stepped out there, it wouldn't feel right because, he's dead.
Mm-hmm.
And, I agree with Robert Downey Jr. as much as I loved him as Tony Stark. I think he made a fantastic Tony Stark. He made an incredible run of movies as Iron Man. The
Mm-hmm.
Iron Man movies are great. 1 and 2 are fucking awesome. Three was, it wasn't as good, but it's kind of hard to compare when you compare it to the first one. But still, like him coming back, it just feels desperate. It feels like member berries to the ultimate, right? I just like, I'm so sick of member berries. I don't
Mm-hmm.
want that anymore. I just want a new IP. It can be Iron Man. I don't mind a new Iron Man movie. Pick someone new. Pick
Yeah, why
someone
don't
young.
they exactly? Why don't
Why
they
not?
just do a new Iron Man? Like, you know
Yeah.
how they
Give
reboot
me Iron
Batman?
Man in his prime. Give me
Yeah.
Batman in his prime. I don't want a fucking origin story and I don't want a fucking end. That's what we want. We love these characters. Give it to them. Give it to us in the best way you can represent them, how they should be represented. And you will make a fuck ton of money. Why do
Mm-hmm.
they not want to make money? I'll tell you. I mean, it's DEI, ESG, BlackRock, Vanguard, WEF bullshit being shoved down our throats.
You
Changing
fucking
behaviors.
said it. You fucking said it. And you
Anyway,
know what's so crazy, Adam, is that we were talking about the start of the stream. We were talking about apathy
yep.
with regards to like the, like the political sphere, but it's
Yeah.
reflecting also in the culture war, and it's reflecting also in what we're
Good
seeing
point.
now with regards to what's going on with Star Wars, what's going on with Marvel, what's going on with anything Disney, really, and all of this woke stuff. And that's why South Park, the Pandaverse, was such a big kind of like fu to all these people, and why it hit so close to home for a lot of people, because everyone, even normie people, are starting to realize that, wow, like we don't give a fuck about any of this shit anymore
I
because it
know.
all sucks.
It's true. Yeah.
It's the apathy for Marvel is definitely starting to set in. And Matt Amos here for $5, thank you, says Critical Drinker tweeted about watching it. I can't wait for the review. That's going to be fun. But this was
Hold on, I want to add to what you were just saying though.
Sure.
There is an apathy that's making people not care about it. But if you look at someone like Eric July and what he's doing with Rippaverse and like this I don't know, this opening, this chasm of a desire in the general public for quality content, it's there, right? Because Marvel's not doing Disney's not doing it. These big, huge tech companies, they're not doing it anymore. I mean, maybe Netflix seems to is trying to actually fill that void, right? They just announced that they're going from 50 movies a year to 25 movies a year. Like that's a huge reduction, but that just means they're going to dump twice as much money into each movie, and it's going to be even bigger actors, bigger productions, and they're competing, right? And they know
and hopefully
that
less shit, because I mean Netflix,
right.
like I said, has kind of surprised me in the recent months. They put out several great pieces of content. One of them being the one we talked about, They Cloned Tyrone. The other one being like this new Bill Burr comedy that was that's called
I like Bill Burr.
And have you
It's called
seen
what?
Old Dads?
No. Oh, okay. I haven't seen it, but I know what you're talking. I've seen it floating in the queue.
Yeah, he makes fun of the woke culture. I mean, the ending.
Oh, I gotta watch that then.
Yeah, the ending kind of fell off a little bit for me. Like I was like, oh man, the first half is so strong, but like the second hand is a little bit not as great, but it's still really fucking good. Like it's like really like, and he's just giving it to them. Like
it's Bill Burr. Yeah,
it's Bill Burr, and he's
classic
just
Bill Burr.
Yeah, so good.
Cool.
It's so good. But that's Netflix, and it's really interesting to see that Netflix is coming out and being like, "Hey, we're gonna make fun of ourselves now because we know we took it a little too far." And then I mean, I know you don't agree because I've heard. And I haven't watched it, so I can't comment. But One Piece.
Look, One Piece. I'm sure if you love the anime or the manga that you'll love the show. I don't think it's for everyone. I think it's a 6.5 5.
Mm-hmm.
I think some of the acting is really good. I think some of the acting is trash,
I
like
haven't
really
watched
bad.
it. I haven't
And I
watched it.
think, look, I think people are blinded by the hype, and I just, there's a lot of people that agree with me, and then the people who don't agree with me love the manga, and it's like, okay, well
Right.
that makes sense because the main character and well the 3 main characters, like the 3 main crew are very much good actors,
Mm-hmm.
good dialogue. I like them, all 3 of them, and they're faithful to what the book was.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else sucks. Like dude, it's so cheeseball. Like the acting is cheesy. There's certain characters that I can't even stand. Like almost to the point where I wanted to fast forward during their scenes. That's bad. That's not a good show to me. So
I think see, and
wait, what
that's
was
part
that?
of
I missed that comment. What was
it
it?
said, as an anime fan, as a fan of the anime, it is an 8 out of 10, out of 0 to 10. So 8 out of 10.
Okay.
So
Yeah, so that makes sense to me.
it's
Because supposedly it's very accurate to the anime. And it was like, okay, that's fine.
and to be fair, like I don't know because I haven't watched it, but to be fair to you, I also kind of feel what you're saying because I mean I had this discussion the other night with Anna because she said she didn't like the new South Park episode, like the Pandaverse. She thought it wasn't as good.
I kind of agree with her actually on that.
She thought it wasn't as funny, and we were having this conversation where she was saying standards have dropped so low.
That's my point.
Yeah, where
Facts.
something it comes out that's just like mid, and we're like, oh my god, it's so good. Like
that,
because
dude,
we're just fucking
Nerdrotic
starved.
is so mad at me because of my opinion on that. But it's like that's what it feels like. Like One Piece isn't that good. Like if you compare it to really quality, amazing shows out there, you watch it, it's like actually the acting could be better. Like sure, the 3 main characters and the main villain, that's like that's very important, which is why I feel I gave it as high of a show points as 6.7. I feel is actually pretty good for a mid, because that's still mid to me. Like it's a high mid. But people hear mid and they're like, "Oh, you think it sucks?" I'm like, I didn't think it sucks. I can't stand certain actors in it. I think it's the trans girl or the girl that's a boy. I don't fucking know. Whatever. Horrible actress. Couldn't stand her. She you know what she reminded me of? Do you know Kiefer Sutherland at all?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know how he always does that same look like?
yeah.
You know that Kiefer's like, oh, he's surprised, but he's reacting, and it's always the same in every fucking like.
His 24 look, like he's like,
yeah, the 24 look. That's this fucking trans person, and I'm like, dude, stop that fucking surprised. Oh my gosh, like, jeez,
that's
so
funny.
annoying.
That's funny.
It was so frustrating.
I hear you because I feel like we have come to that point where, like, whenever I like a movie, I'm like, is this really good, or am I just so starved?
Yeah, I know.
I like that's what happened with me with, like, for example, they cloned Tyrone. Like I was like, I really like this movie. Like, is it because I have no fucking standards anymore? Like because everything is so shit. So, but I mean, I talked to several people and they were like, no, we liked it too. It was really fucking good. And I was like, okay, well, at least like I'm not that crazy, but I do get it though. I feel like that is definitely something that's happening. I feel like a lot of us have just kind of dropped our standards to the bare minimum. And I mean, Lofty, I don't know if you've heard about, Lofty is Lofty Pixels.
Of course I know who Lofty is.
Lofty gets a lot of shit, okay?
Oh yeah.
He gets a lot of shit, but he's made this point a lot too. Like he's constantly made this point that like the standards for movies have dropped. Like because that's what we're always constantly like, oh, it's woke, it's this, it's that. And other than like and anything like remotely good comes out, we're like, oh my god, it's the second coming, and we're like, no.
Funny enough, he didn't agree with me at all, and he was like, nah, One Piece is clearly an 8 out of 10. Adam's crazy. And I'm like, Lofty, you're coming at me right now, really? With that 8 out of 10? Like, people say that it's a 10 out of 10, and I'm like, you're fucking nuts.
No,
right?
a 10 out of 10. I'm sorry, but like I barely ever give anything a 10 out of 10. And again, I haven't seen it, so I can't rate this one. But I'll tell you what's a 10 out of 10 to me.
What's a 10 out of 10?
Aladdin.
A TV show or a movie?
Movie. Aladdin.
Okay. They're different.
The animated.
Give me your 10 out of 10 TV show. Not a movie.
TV show?
They're different. You can't rate them the same. Movies are different than television series.
My TV show of 10 out of 10 is a lot like longer than One Piece. Like for me, a 10 out of 10
one season.
TV show is
pick
The
a
Wire.
season. I haven't seen The Wire. I haven't seen The Wire. I need to see it.
Let's see. What else?
Peaky Blinders.
Yes. Peaky Blinders is
amazing.
close to a 10 out of 10 for me. Like, I mean, I would say 9.
Okay.
But like,
all right.
but it's very
9.
close. It's
easy
an
nine.
easy 9. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Oh my God, did you see the end? Like, well, somewhat the ending. I can't wait for
what?
The Peaky Blinders. Have you seen like the latest season?
Wait, when did it come out? I don't know. Wait, what?
Like, what have you seen it to?
The last season is when spoilers, I guess, for people. I don't know, is when Polly was sadly passed away in real life.
Okay, so then you've seen
she
up
died,
to the
and then I've seen the one season without her.
Yeah.
Right? That's all that's out, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't wait.
But they're going to be making the movie to finish it. So I'm waiting for that. And then of course they went on a fucking writer's strike and I was like, no. So it's delayed.
Damn.
But they're going to, but that's what they're doing is they're making a 10 out of 10. Okay, you know what? This is
what?
10 out of 10. Trailer Park Boys first or second season, 10 out of 10. Hands down. Because it is so basic. No fucking money went into this show. It's a bunch of guys with a fucking camera and it's funny as hell. Like it is so fucking funny. Like there's
I've seen episodes, but like I never watched it through, you know.
It's like
Westworld season 1.
It's hard to say a 10 out of 10 for Trailer Park Boys because it is such a like raunchy comedy.
Perfect. That's
but
perfect.
But you know what I'm saying?
10 out of 10 is perfect.
Mm-hmm. It to me it is like as some sort of.
I really loved Westworld. I love season 1 was so fucking good. I don't know about a 10. Oh, it's so good. It felt so far though. My goodness.
I never watched
Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks. I don't know if I can give Twin Peaks.
I can't give it a 10. No, I can't give it a 10. No,
I can't either. I mean, it's great.
Westworld only season 1. After season 1, it's just.
I've heard that's one of the reasons I didn't watch it is because everybody said like it becomes.
You could just watch season 1. It's fine. Honestly, watch season 1 and never go back.
Really?
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't be like lost or anything.
Not any more than you would be in watching the second season. Seriously, they did not think it through. You know, they had a great idea.
Yeah.
And it was just like, oh, fuck, where do we go now? Here, get a new writer. That's kind of the vibes of what it felt like, you know? True Detective season 1. Okay.
Oh my God. Okay.
I will agree. That's good.
We're getting close to a 10 out of 10. I mean, I think maybe 10
Who
out
said
of 10,
that? Wait,
I don't know.
someone just
9.
said it. Young Butternut. Yeah. True Detective season 1. I mean, every single actor, every single one
that was
amazing. The
so
cinematography, the storyline. I mean, what could have made it a 10 if it's not?
You know what? You're right. I think it's probably it's pretty freaking close to 10 out of 10. Like I cannot like I would have to rewatch it just to see like if it is a 10 out of 10. But from what I recall, it was like it's like it's difficult because it's such a difficult subject matter. Just like it's difficult to say with Trailer Park Boys because it's such a raunchy comedy. But but it is a 10 out of 10 in for what it is. You know.
Wait, Battlestar Galactica, King? What? I don't know if it's a 10 out of 10, but I remember loving the show. Look, I loved Battlestar Galactica. Don't get me wrong.
I love it too.
It wasn't a 10 out of 10.
It wasn't a 10 out of 10. The ending,
but it was good.
See, the ending makes it not a 10 out of 10. See, the
really?
thing is, yes.
The ending?
Yes, there's
like
a lot
8
of
seasons later.
Yes,
I don't know how many.
There's a lot of series that go really, really, really good.
But you can't. We're talking one season. One season. It doesn't have to be a good ending, but the season itself.
Battlestar Galactica, like what, season 1?
Season 1 it's freaking intriguing.
It
season
is
1.
I would say season 1 might be a 10 out of 10. You're right.
Damn,
it
really?
was so good.
10 out of 10?
Might be.
It's been a long time actually since
I haven't seen it for a long time, but I remember it kept me. I was like, oh my God, I want to know what happens next.
Oh,
like,
God, that show
I mean,
so
Caprica, good. Like, I mean, that whole thing was great. Like, she was great. Everybody was so great.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
The Expanse was good. Season 1.
Season 1 was good. I wouldn't say 10 out of 10.
I wouldn't say 10 out of 10 either.
No, I would definitely not say 10.
Season 1 was fantastic though. I really enjoyed it.
I agree, but I wouldn't say 10 out of 10. I just want to quickly get this
let's
thing
do
so
that.
we can get off the screen. No, it's fine. It's just Critical Drinker talking about the Marvels, saying, I'm currently sitting through 10-minute song and dance sequence in the Marvels. I may not survive this movie.
10 minutes?
There's a 10-minute song and dance number. That's what Matt Amos was talking about when he said Critical Drinker tweeted about it. So this movie just sounds like a fucking mess. Like,
you know what's funny? I don't think that Brie Larson wanted to do this. I think she took the job because the money was really good.
Mm-hmm.
And in the trailer, there's like halfway through the trailer, like a bunch of random bullshit, and it cuts to her and she goes, like this deep breath of just like, I can't believe I'm here. I feel like that was real. That was her. That was not the actor, or that was not the character. Was the actor. Like, yeah, that was her actually. Like, I can't believe I'm here. Like, that was the most realistic sigh of depression I've ever heard. And it was so real. I don't think she was acting there. I think that was authentic.
Funny. She's not that good of an actress anyway.
Watch the trailer again and just play that. I mean, honestly, if you could play it right now.
Oh
just
my
like
God.
just that it's like, oh yeah, I feel you, girl. You probably didn't want to do this, did you?
Let's pull it up. Let's see.
I don't know. Dude, does anyone want me to play her anymore? No one wants you to play her because everyone wanted a man to play the character that was a man. Captain Marvel.
Do you remember when it is? We have to watch the whole fucking thing.
Just go till you see her face dead center.
Oh,
it's the only
like
time I think she's like dead center. It's only her on the screen. It's when she's like in the living room.
Oh, okay,
or
hold
something.
On. Oh, okay, hold on. Oh my God, this looks so bad. Like I was like, this looks so bad.
Yeah, Dexter was good.
Like, dude, the I never watched Dexter. Like, even the villain looks terrible. Like
she looks like, how do I even describe what she looks like? She looks like she's wearing contacts for sure. Like she's, you know those stupid colored contacts that you know that they're colored. It's like, I can tell that your eyes are fake. It makes me not trust you. I don't trust people that wear colored contacts. I don't trust them. Like, that's instantly, funny. I'm like, no, she's dead center.
She's dead center?
She's like in the living room.
Oh, she's in the living room. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, it's like it's in the living room.
Oh, there's dead center. That's not.
No. That's it. She's in the living room where they're like having that battle.
That was later.
Go back. That might have been it. Maybe it was an earlier of the trailer. I don't know. I didn't. Well, how long is this thing? Just 2 minutes? Put it on freaking double speed and freaking
watch
play.
it. Okay.
Let's just watch it. Watch how trash it is in double speed.
Okay.
Turn the freaking sound off so we don't have to hear that shit.
Okay, yeah, we won't get claimed on that. God, this is so bad.
There, was that it right in the beginning?
Was it that? It's like the first.
Is that
scene?
it? The very first thing? Okay, but wait. Does she?
No, she's in a spaceship. She's not in a living room.
Maybe I was wrong about where she was. Okay. Wait, go back. No, it's not. It's not it. Okay.
Nick Fury.
Nick
God,
Fury.
They friggin' cuckolded him too. It's so stupid.
Oh my God, he's terrible now.
I know. It's so bad. Go to where they're fighting in the living room. Here we go. It's like right in here somewhere.
It's gotta be here. Look at this bitch. She keeps touching shit in space and like weird shit. I'm like, Girl, you got your power by touching weird shit, and now you're doing it in space.
Oh, is
By
that
the
how
way,
is that how she got it? I don't know anything. I don't even know who this person is.
This is
like
Monica
what this is.
Rambeau. This is like the other. This is Black Girl Magic.
Black Girl Magic. Right. Black Girl Magic. Okay.
She keeps touching shit. Like, quit touching stuff.
What is happening to me?
You're being replaced, Brie. That's
Yeah.
what's happening to you. You're...
Just keep playing. Yeah, silent.
Powers. So we switch places whenever we use them.
But I want to hear the side.
That's the stupidest thing
They can
ever.
absorb light.
Why would they? If they're in a
Why?
different
It's-
universe, I don't know how the fuck it makes sense that they have
She could turn.
switching powers. But like what? Because they all exist in the same universe, their power switches. I don't
When they-
understand it.
I don't know, when they touch each other or something, like it's kind of like a Freaky Friday. I don't know what this
It's
is.
so fucking stupid.
Oh my God, look, she looks terrible. Oh my God,
Yeah.
that was so bad.
Right. Yeah, like look at this girl. Fake looking hair. It looks like she's wearing a wig. That
She
hair
does
color
look like
just
it.
doesn't work. And she's got fucking crazy eyes. I mean, yeah, sure, she's the villain.
I
But
mean, she's the villain. It just,
I
you know what it is?
don't know,
It
man.
looks really CW to me. I think that's what it is. It's like, it just
that's
looks
what I felt
really
about One
cheap.
Piece.
It's so cheap. And I'm like, we're talking about the FCU. You have so much budget. You're supposed to have so much budget. This didn't look
Right.
cheap before. Like, we didn't
Black
have
girl
really
magic,
cheap villains.
Girl power, fighting girl power. Like it's just like if and their whole thing is like we need to put people on screen that they can see represent them. All right, well, why the fuck would I want to go see this movie then? You know what I mean?
You
Like,
wouldn't.
okay, literally no one represents me at all, so fuck off.
Oh, wow. Miss Marvel's getting her ass beat.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
never-
this part, dude, that
I know.
part pissed me off
what when she's
so
defending
much.
Fury? Like, I got you, Fury. You're a
And then-
man. You can't do shit without me.
And then I don't know if you saw that one scene that dropped, like that was like their literal like that scene. And
Yeah.
like he's basically like she passes him the gun and he starts shooting and he misses every single shot. And then she like has to like go and be like
Yep.
beat up the bad guy that he was trying to shoot. And I'm like, are you fucking
It's like it's
kidding me?
fucking Nick Fury. He ain't no stormtrooper. What the fuck?
Yeah, like Nick Fury is like can't even fucking shoot one guy like that's like 5 feet away. Like,
Right?
are we really at that stage of like
Yes.
patheticness? Like that's
Yes,
so
we are.
bad.
Yes.
Look, he misses. Oh, they didn't show that part.
You got the last shot, I guess.
I would never choose to bring anybody into this.
Oh my God, there's this. Look at this Bollywood shit.
That must be it.
That's
That must be
probably
it.
what Drinker's talking about.
Yep.
Why is there Bollywood in the middle of this?
Trying to capture another audience, maybe? I don't know.
What the fuck? Oh my God, this looks so bad.
And in between this and the universe.
Oh, the kitties!
Okay, calm it down.
I just like kitties.
We all know you like your animal videos.
Oh my God, I do. I love them so much.
Maybe is there a
This
different
looks-
trailer, a shorter one,
There has to be a different trailer
a
because
teaser?
this-
Maybe. I think that's it. Yeah, I don't know. She
Oh
is
my
married to the prince of a planet that sings. Oh, okay.
Hold on, let's see.
Yeah.
There's
No, it's
another
fine.
another
Let's not
Marvel's.
do that.
Let's
let's
not do
not
it
do it.
again. Yeah.
It's already almost 4:30. So,
Yeah. That and I wanted to talk to you about a couple other things anyway. So
Yeah,
moving on
talk
from
to me.
Marvel
Let's move on.
to my topic of Zelda, because that's the other
Yeah.
news that dropped. Is
That's
that they're going to be making? Yeah, he says I'm not Zelda on it, dude. I'm not Zelda. Look, Nintendo's announced that they're going to be making a live action Zelda movie. And so far, they already got Wes Ball directing. He's the director of the Maze Runner films.
Yep.
And Nintendo is co-financing and heavily involved with Sony, who did your
Yeah.
last favorite Marvel movie.
I didn't say it was a favorite, my favorite at all.
Your last like good one.
Scene. Yeah, don't no.
Yeah.
You didn't ask that
Oh,
either.
you didn't
just
like
said,
it at all?
no, I didn't say that either. I
Oh.
just said, you asked me what the last one I watched was.
Okay, how about the
That's
last
it.
one you liked?
Oh my gosh. The last Marvel movie that I wasn't disappointed in.
Yeah, that you were like, oh my God, this is not a disappointing movie. I would say it's Spider-Man. That was for me anyways. I don't know if it was for you.
I didn't like it. I didn't not like it. I was.
It was mid for
it,
you.
Yeah. I don't. The last time I've watched a Marvel movie that I thought was badass was Infinity Wars. That was the last.
Okay.
That was the last Marvel movie that I was like, holy shit, because like the fucking bad guy won. It was like we don't ever get that. Like that was fucking awesome. Like honestly, they could have ended it there. Like Endgame doesn't exist. Fine, I'm fine with it. Like that's fucking awesome.
So fucking weird that I agree with you because I thought Infinity War was like way superior.
Oh, it was.
But
trash.
anyways,
or Endgame was trash. Yeah, Infinity War was fucking awesome.
Was terrible. But this is the thing. Now here's the thing. Everyone's shitting on this movie, including
no, I'm not.
I see you, Russell Hall. I see you. Oh, this is going to be a train wreck. Look, a lot of people are saying this, and I completely disagree with all of you.
Facts.
Who are saying
my girl Nina. Yes, let's do this.
Yes,
this is fucking Miyamoto. All right.
Yes, and as someone who worked for Nintendo, I can tell you this: they care so much about their IP. They will not let anyone fuck with their IP, and they will stay true to it. You mark my words. That is the one thing that Nintendo is known for. As long as I've known them, as long as I've played with them, as long as I was working with them, that's why they fucking claim everybody that tries to even talk about their stuff, because they're like, don't even talk about our IP. That's how protective they are of their content. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing that they're protective about it. And I think that they're going to do a great job with this movie. I hope they do the casting well. That's the only thing that I'm kind of a little bit.
He's going to do it perfectly. I was talking about this on Side Scrollers, and Craig said that Miyamoto and Zelda is his youth. Like this is his story about adventuring. So he's going to make sure that whoever is picked for Link and Zelda, they're going to be perfect for the role. And I know it. What you said about Nintendo is 100% correct. And this is Nintendo. Nintendo's not going to be like, here, make this movie for us. We don't care what you do. They're going to be like, here, make this movie for us, but we're going to control everything, all right? But you're going to make it for us, but we're going to tell you what to do completely, 100%.
Yeah. They micromanage. That's one of the things that they do is micromanage. And Spike says, I'm going to blame you, Nina, if Zelda sucks. That's fine. You can blame me. I will take the blame.
There's no way.
This is this is the question. I don't know which Zelda story they will do. They haven't talked about it yet.
What Ganondorf's gonna come to Hyrule?
No, meaning I mean they have so many games like Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask.
It's not gonna be based on any game. No,
I don't think so either.
You take what most the game. I mean, obviously there's the outliers like Link's Awakening. It's not the same. Like you have to wake the windfish. It's very different from like the average. It plays the same, but the story is kind of different. There's no Ganondorf in that one. But it's going to be, Ganon's going to be the bad guy. He's going to come to Hyrule. He's going to try to take over and, maybe kidnap the princess or, do something along those lines. And Link's going to have to freaking find the Master Sword to get powerful enough to defeat Ganon. Like, that's an underlying story in almost all the Zeldas. So why would they not do that? Right? I mean, of course, that's going to be the case.
I agree with you. I mean, I don't know what exactly they're going to do, but I think that the bases are going to be like that, and I think they're going to have all of our favorite people in the games, like from the games, like in there, like you're going to have like the rock people. I forget what they're called.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, like the Gorgons or whatever, and like all the
the Gorgons, right,
and
right.
like all the different characters are gonna be making appearances. Now, I made this thread, which made me very upset. Like I was like, I hate all of you.
It made you upset.
Yes, I was like, I hate all of you. Like everyone that's responded to this Twitter thread of mine. Like I'm like, I hate everyone in this thread because I made this thing being like, because I was like super excited about hearing this news, and I was like, who do you want to see as Link and like, Link and Zelda?
I don't want to know who they are.
Literally everyone is like, oh, they're gonna be a man, or like fucking like Timothy Chalamet. Like, stop it.
No. Why would they choose like a Western like white man? Like it should be an Asian kid, like a 20-year-old something,
Look at this, Lizzo and Dylan Mulvaney. This
well,
mofo.
those are
People
you're
are
letting
just
jokes
trolling
upset
me
you
the whole time.
Yeah, but that's
Tom
funny.
Holland and Emma Stone. Because
that might not be a troll. That might actually.
I know.
think
No,
that-
I'm
that-
saying
that's a
I hate the
possibility.
trolls. I hate all of you.
Don't tell the internet that. Holy shit,
Look
Nina.
at this. Look,
Were you
wait.
born yesterday? Holy
People
fuck.
put this might be a real one though. Neville and Luna. That's funny. Look, somebody put the fucking Dylan Mulvaney thing. Like, I'm like, all of you.
For
hate
which
you.
one? Link or Zelda?
Oh my god, probably Zelda.
Both?
Both. Yeah, she could play both. He could play both.
Yeah. Yikes.
He could play both. Link is white though. Dude, people have been saying like fucking like in seriousness.
It's supposed to be Miyamoto as a child. I don't care. It's Miyamoto. It's his baby. He's the one who's made Zelda. He is the creator of Zelda, and he's the backbone of this movie. Okay? But people don't understand that. They just thought they're like, "Oh, look, this freaking this producer did this one movie that I hated, Morbius, which I didn't think was that bad. But he also did Venom, and I was like, Venom's badass. He also did Into the Spider-Verse, which, despite Miles Morales being Miles Morales, was a pretty cool movie actually on its own. I liked it. He also did the other Spider-Man movies, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, like the ones that people now love because
the ones people like now, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, oh well, why are you complaining then? Like, if it's like, and then you got to bring it back that Miyamoto is going to be telling all of them what to do.
Yes,
Whether
that's the
they
key.
can produce, direct, whatever, but he has final say. Nintendo, and it's like, fuck.
Exactly, that is the
Crazy,
key because
man.
Nintendo's doesn't fuck around. Like that's the one thing.
Venom was good. Get out of here, Russell.
I never saw Venom.
Did you like Venom?
I never saw it because everybody said it was shit. So I was like, I'm not
really
gonna
the
watch
first
this.
Venom.
I mean,
that's
the first
crazy.
one, people were like, it's okay. So I was like, I'll just wait. And then Venom 2, everybody said it was shit. I was like, okay, that's.
If I play a Marvel movie or a superhero movie, whatever, for my wife, and she likes it, that means it was really good. And she liked Venom 1.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna watch Venom 1.
She's not the biggest fan of those.
Okay, I'll watch Venom 1 just to see. Stop it, Slosher. Stop it. And I've heard this, and I've heard what's her other fucking name? The chick from Dune. What's her name? That she's like everywhere.
Oh, Zendaya.
Zendaya, like Zendaya for Zelda. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
I don't think I think Zendaya is a good actress. I think
not for Zelda though.
Not for Zelda, obviously not.
She
no.
ain't looking like Zelda. Okay, my casting for
Snow
Zelda.
White. Snow White. It's supposed to be pure of skin, white.
That's not happening anymore. But okay, my casting for Zelda would be Anya Taylor-Joy.
I don't know who that is.
Okay. Have you seen The Northman?
Yes.
She's in it.
I haven't finished it.
Chick.
She's she's that girl that he meets up with.
She's the blonde chick.
Yeah. Okay.
She's very Zelda. Like it's like okay. Like I think she's like she would look great. Let me see. I'm just pulling up pictures so you can see what she looks like. This girl.
Oh, this girl?
Yeah. I think she would look great. Oops.
I think she looks so weird now. Didn't she get like something done on her face that makes her look like a skeleton?
She looks great. Like here, I don't know what's going on with her now.
She got like I saw this image going around because like women are doing this thing where they get rid of like the fat in their cheeks.
Oh no.
And like yeah, and she went from like, having like a slightly roundish feminine styled face to now having these like sharp cheekbone angled.
Oh my God,
freaking-
like this? Like,
yeah, and
I
I'm like,
can
what
see
the
it now.
fuck? Like, what the hell? Like, yikes. Yeah,
I don't know. I think she could
I don't get it.
still maybe pull it off, but I
But
don't
you
know.
don't see chiseled cheekbones on Zelda behind us, right? You know, like look at her. Those aren't chiseled cheekbones. You know, and
True.
she made that happen with some surgery. It's like,
I hate when women do that. I don't get it. It's so
yeah.
annoying.
The
I do.
girl from Peaky Blinders,
Yeah,
the
she
freaking
was.
babe that
Yeah,
died.
she's the chick in Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, well, no, not this chick, his chick. Because
Oh,
this is his brother or his son. Yeah, isn't it? Yeah, it's his son's wife when he goes to America, and then he's with her.
right. Yeah, I think
Okay.
so. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm talking about like season 2, when he meets up with like the English girl, and he has a kid with her. He has 2 kids with her, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
She got her face done, and she doesn't even look the same. She was so hot in Peaky Blinders. And
Oh
then she got her
no.
face done, and now I don't even she does not. She's unrecognizable.
I
Like, I don't even
hate
recognize her
that.
anymore. Yeah, it's so sad. Like
It's so
you
sad.
get famous from your being, an actress or an actor with your face, but then when you change your face, people look you notice that.
Yeah.
And like now whenever I see her, I'm seeing her face and I'm like looking at her face and I'm like, why does she look weird to me? Why am I like, oh yeah, she got her face done. And even that right there, I wasn't thinking about the movie anymore. I was thinking about the fact that she got her face changed, and then that's weird. And there you go. You took me out of the movie.
Tim says she was Michael's wife. Was she? I don't even remember that. I don't remember.
Yeah, Michael was his.
That's the
Was
bro.
his? No, it was his son.
The son?
No, she
Okay.
was. I thought she
forget.
was his son's wife. You know, the son that he didn't know about until like much later.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's been a minute since I saw
Yeah.
that movie. Real quick, I want to get the super chat here from Kevin. What's up, Kevin? Thank you for the $50.
Damn.
Woo, thank you. Says, I hope
you for
they get
supporting, Nina.
Deflector X, Link a Black Trans, and Zelda a no-lip
Shame on you.
nugget.
I
Cheers, Adam.
I take back the freaking clap.
I can't even say the last word you wrote. Thank
Well, that's
you.
not my name. I don't know who he's talking about.
Thank you, Kevin. Jesus Christ, Kevin. No, absolutely not. Thank you, but no. Thank you. That Zach Zero for $5 says Nina and Leanne need to be guests on Forbidden Frontier. That's not
Talk about what though?
I guess like to talk about UFOs.
Well, we have experts come on that talk about ancient civilizations.
That's awesome.
Are you
I just dabble. I'm no expert. I just dabble.
Yeah.
I'm just a fan.
And who's Leanne?
Leanne is she's like a chick that's like really into like this kind of stuff, like Forbidden Frontier, like UFOs and all that stuff. And she's on Simcast a lot.
Cool.
She's a really nice girl. She's like really into that stuff.
Well, I don't
Stop
really
it, Russell. Stop it. Thank you for the $2.
Yeah.
Then okay, we got that one. Thank you. Monopoly loser too. Thank you for the $4.99. Says I love One Piece anime and manga and absolutely hated the Netflix show. It doesn't do the source material justice. Oh, there you go.
They
Opposing
exist.
views of people. Wow.
They exist.
Russell Hall for 2 says Alexandra Daddario's bacon strip TD was 10 out of 10. It was a 10.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Not sure what that means.
Never
Don't
mind.
explain it.
Yeah, I'm not explaining that.
I wasn't asking.
E13337 Neo, thank you for the $10, says if the Zelda movie does well enough, who's to say we won't get a sequel with another major villain as the antagonist? Can definitely see the end of the movie teasing the rise of Vati or even Majora. Yes, that would be cool, man. Look,
Yeah.
The Nintendo movie did so well, and everybody loved it. So I don't know why everybody's like hating on this movie. And I like
Mario?
that dude. Yeah,
Is that what
Mario.
you're talking about? Yeah, okay.
I like the dude that they picked for the director. Like I like Westball because I like those movies. Have you seen the Maze Runner movies?
Yeah, I didn't mind it.
I didn't mind
I
those
think
movies
that
at all.
the ending was kind of weak, but I like those kind of movies, you know, where
So do
look,
I.
I want people to risk new IPs. Like, you know, pick a book that is obscure and do it justice. I don't
Mhm.
know if it did it justice. I'd never read the Maze Runner books. I never heard of them, but you know, it was a story that was intriguing and fun.
I liked it a lot, especially
I'm
the
gonna
first
save
one.
my claps. Save my claps because I don't know. I don't trust this guy anymore.
Kevin, you've lost trust with Adam. Thank you for the 50 so much. Thank you. This girl did a TikTok thing.
Hold on, no, I'm sorry. That's fucking huge. That's $100 so
That's
far.
100.
Damn.
Yes,
Kevin.
Thank you, Kevin.
Man.
dropping it like it's hot.
I love it. You're a little extreme, but damn, you're dropping it like it's hot over here for Nina. Appreciate
Thank
you.
you,
All right,
Kevin.
now you can read it.
Kevin's
Sorry,
amazing.
I had to.
This I like that sound thing that you played. That was really
That's
cool.
my hype music. Yeah.
I like that hype music. That was really cool.
Yeah. That doesn't come out for just anything. That's
It's better than Camelot's. I'm just gonna say
Oh,
that.
Is it? Oh damn! I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell him. You know, it's funny. He hit me up earlier. He's like, "Hey man, you want to come on my show tonight at 8:30?" And I'm like, I'm going on Nina's show at 9. And he's like, "Man, whenever I ask someone, they always say one of three things: yes, no, or I'm going on Nina's show." And it's like, I guess that's the thing. I don't know.
I
funny.
know we're always like swapping guests. It's pretty funny. The girl did a TikTok thing and filled her teeth to shark teeth, BJ like fingernails on back of the neck. I don't know what you're talking about,
What?
Kevin. Kevin, what are you talking about?
Filed her teeth to shark teeth. Blowjob like fingernails on the back of the neck. I got you, Kevin. It's fine.
Wait,
This
is
girl did a
is
TikTok
this
thing.
not
She
a
filed her
TikTok
teeth
video?
to look like shark teeth.
Can
And
we
then he's saying, like, you know, a blowjob would be like
We need-
fingernails on the back of the neck.
we need a link to this, Kevin. I need to see this. I need this TikTok video. Kevin, come in with another one.
Holy shit, Kevin with
Kevin.
another 50. Sorry, I'm going to read this, so I'm taking this away from you. Sorry for the bad chats, kind of drunk. Adam is awesome on Forbidden Frontier. Thank you very much. Tuesday Giants, great guest. Have a good night. Hey, Kevin, thank you very much.
Kevin,
I
thanks for
appreciate
lighting
that.
it up, man. That's
Appreciate that,
amazing.
man.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
Tuesday Titans. Yeah, that's Georgia Giants there.
I
He's a
love
co-host,
that.
not just a guest. Every
He's
Tuesday.
a co-host.
Yeah.
Amazing.
He's the best.
Really watch. Thank you for the $5. Old Resistance Nerd. Really watch
Renaissance.
current day Renaissance. Thank you. Rarely watch current day stuff, stream sports, and rewatch great stuff from the past decades.
Proper.
Rosamund Pike would make an excellent Zelda, even being 40. Okay, I don't know who that is. I have to look.
Looking it up. Let's do this.
Rosamund Pike.
Rosamund Pike.
Oh yeah, she would make a good one, but she's too old now. She's too
Yeah.
old. I mean, I
Yeah.
like her. Not that I
Are
don't.
you showing her?
Yeah, I'm gonna show her right now. It's not that I don't, but yeah,
I don't know who
she's
that
definitely
is.
older. I'm gonna share my screen.
Bond
right now.
girl?
She's like, I don't remember exactly where she's from, but she's on. I've seen her in so many things.
What's she in? I
She's
don't
like,
think that's a good image of her.
okay,
right? I feel like
bring up better images.
yeah, like give me the what was she in? The chick who
She's
spread her legs in Game of Thrones? Which one?
wow. There's a lot of them that did that in Game of Thrones. Okay, so she's
Wait, she's in Oh, her?
in Gone Girl. She's the Gone Girl chick.
Oh,
And I
she's
guess she
way
was
too
in Die
she's
Another
way-
Day.
She is way too old now.
Yeah, she's way too old.
No, she's in Wheel of Time and it's a trash freaking show, but she's definitely way too old.
Yeah, she's too old.
She's
Like if
pretty.
they're gonna do like a future Zelda, like one of them, like when she's older or something, then yes.
I'm so
but-
devastated that they fucked up Wheel of Time. It's one of my I have
Aw.
the series right behind me actually. It's amazing and fuck they fucked that shit up.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's really sad.
I wonder who else. I wonder who else would be good. I can't even think of like one person for Link.
So who's your Link? Oh, you can't. Okay, can't pick.
I've been trying to, because like, I mean, my go-to usually is like, Henry Cavill, but Henry Cavill's not a Link. Like, he's just not. Like,
I'll say.
Like, he's definitely not.
No.
Like, it has to be.
No, Link has to be like a 20-year-old who isn't swole, but is toned.
Yes,
right?
toned, and it has to be like white and blonde. Like, has to be very, Link. Link is, he's not. Hold on, let's see. White, blonde male actors. That's gonna be hard to find.
White, blonde male actors.
Let's see if we can find
Joffrey.
Chris Hemsworth's. No, too old.
No,
Chris Hemsworth's too old.
No.
I'm gonna bring up the list that Google's given me. We got Chris Hemsworth, Charlie, whatever this guy's name is. No.
Ignore everyone that's over 30.
Yeah, everyone.
Everyone that's over 30.
I
don't know who Ross Lynch is, but I don't like him.
They're
I don't
all
like
over
his
30,
name.
except for Ross Lynch.
Yeah, fuck Ross
And
Lynch.
he
I
does
don't know who it is.
No,
I don't like his name though. I feel like that's racist somehow.
that sounds racist. I don't know, like
Owen Wilson.
I don't know any of the good, like any like new good actors. They all suck nowadays.
Yeah.
Like we got fucking Zac Efron. Like no.
Who? Oh
Zac
yeah, that
Efron.
guy. Right.
This guy was in the Maze Runner.
Oh yeah.
Does he still look like this? Because he wouldn't be too bad.
No, he wouldn't. He's too old now.
I mean, he's
guaranteed he's over
old.
30. I don't know
probably.
who that is.
What was that guy's name? I don't even know.
Blonde male actors, the list you've been searching for. Click on that link on the right. Just click the link and let's see where it takes us.
Oh god, it better not be porn.
We're going. What? No, it's
okay. Hold
blonde
on.
male actors.
Okay, I have to open
rule 36. Wait, 30 is 34? I don't remember. It's one of those rules.
Oh my god. Okay. Here we go. Some blonde male actors.
Okay, these guys look younger.
Yeah, but look at this. They're using
none of them
dude's
look,
picture from like 50 years ago.
So none of these guys look like they would fit right off the bat. Like none of those could be Link. Zero.
No.
Like maybe the top left. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know.
No. I don't see it. No.
Nah. Oh, that's Ross Lynch.
Here's your favorite Ross Lynch.
Fuck this guy. He's fucking racist.
No, definitely not. Definitely not down. His body is not too bad, but no.
Okay, calm down, Nina. You're married.
I just said his body's not too bad. Like this guy's body, no.
Calm it down, girl. Damn.
He's like, dude, this guy looks like way too. I mean, I don't know. Maybe
I recognize him from something.
Yeah,
I feel like
he
was someone's son in a movie I watched.
Yeah, what
2 years ago.
He does seem like that. I don't know what.
Wow, Zelda. Wow.
This is Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah. No.
Pictures
Calm
of
down.
him.
Keep moving. We don't need this. He's obviously not Link. Keep moving.
I mean, hold on. I need to like get this clip for you.
Oh my god. It's fucking like
it's not around.
Almost 5 a.m. All right.
Okay. We're leaving.
Don't give me this bullshit excuse
what is this
while you're
shit?
Sweating over Hemsworth.
Okay,
this guy's way too old.
No, too old and ugly. Okay, he's not bad in this picture, but too ugly. Wow. Okay, this guy's not bad looking, but too old. Too old. Like he's too old. You know what's crazy is I was no. No. No.
Dude looks so Swedish. Oh, he was in Vikings. Remember that guy? This guy, yeah. He was the son in Vikings.
I never got into that show. I tried.
Neil Patrick
Are you fucking serious right now? Like
no, this is just blonde white actors.
I know,
this is not
blonde, white actors.
I'm not suggesting it. I'm laughing at the prospect of him being Link.
Can you imagine?
You know, I met him. I've met him actually.
Oh, you did? Is he fun?
Neil Patrick. He was very nice. I didn't have like a conversation, but I was helping my friend move into an apartment in New York, and it turns out Neil Patrick Harris lived on the floor above him, and when I was moving him in, I had the elevator like full, and I was like loading in like a couch or something, and he like walked up to me, and he was like kind of not paying attention. He looked at me, and he was like, "Oh," and I was like, "Hey, what's up?" And he was like, "Hello," and I was like, "Yeah, you know, my friend's movie." He's like, "Oh, all right," and then he turned around and just went up the stairs, and I was like, "All right, that was." I was like, "Is that Neil Patrick Harris? Like, did I just? Is that really him? Like, because you know, it was him." And then my friend didn't even believe me. And then he was like, called me like 2 days later. He was like, "Oh yeah, he lives in my building. I just found out." And I'm like, I knew it was
that's
him.
cool. Did he? Was
seemed really nice.
Was he married then? How long ago was this?
I have no fucking clue when he got married. That is not in my database of information.
Okay, but
in my mind.
how long ago was this?
A decade.
Okay, so this was when you're a model.
Is that how you need it?
Did you?
Is that what you need?
Did he hit on you? Is what?
No, I just
He's
told
so
you.
gay.
I literally just told you what it was. That was it. Like
that
what?
was it.
If he hit on me, I would have said it. No, there's only one famous person that ever hit on me.
Okay, who was it?
It was Andy Dick.
No fucking way.
Yeah, it was disgusting. The dude was drunk as fuck, and he was like, I was with a friend of mine, and we were at a table at like it wasn't a club, but it was like an outdoor bar club thing in New York City. And I remember like he was like, "Oh, this is my promoter friend," and his friend came up, and with his friend was Andy Dick. And I was like, "Is that Andy Dick?" And he was like, "Yeah, I think it is." And he came right up to me. He was like, "Oh, you're cute," and like went to try to kiss me. And I was like, no. I gave him the fucking like stiff arm, like, get the fuck away from me, like, no. Yeah, and then he was like really drunk, but I guess that works for him. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the violent Andy, the one that's like, "Oh, you're cute. Let me lick you."
Fucking
like,
gross. That was literally what happened to me. You're giving me PTSD.
Yeah, I know, because I did that video about him, so I found out a lot about him I didn't want to know.
Yeah, he's a gross human being, right?
He's disgusting. He's not.
He is. I met it. I saw it firsthand. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not great.
He tried. Ugh.
He has problems, man. Russell Hall for 2 says you need a proper twink for Link. Well, and I think that's one of the reasons everybody's saying Timothy Chalamet, because he's like
it needs to be a nobody. I don't want to not know anyone. I don't want to know anyone. I don't want to know them. I don't want them to be famous. I want them to be an unknown great theater actor who really cares about being Link in Zelda. That's what I want.
I feel that. And I really hope...
make the Goron like Jack Black. I'd love it. That'd be fucking fun. You know, add some fun, like familiar side characters that everyone loves.
Like the voices
make the bad pay for a famous bad guy. You know, I'm fine with that. But like, please give someone new a chance.
Okay, who do you think should be Ganondorf? That should be an easier cast. Like a bad dude, right?
Bill Nye.
Who?
Bill Nye.
The only Bill Nye I know is Bill Nye the Science Guy.
The actor.
Are you talking about?
Not Bill Nye. Bill Nye. He's he's what's his name?
Oh,
Tyrion. No, not Tyrion. The Lannister dad. The old Lannister dude.
Oh,
he's
old
way too
Lannister.
old. Yeah, you're right. He is.
Yeah.
He is too old. He's too old.
Too
You're
old.
right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Ganon. Yeah, Ganon. You know, who would make a good Ganon?
Rosie O'Donnell.
No. Oh, I thought you didn't like trolls.
I know that cracked me up. No,
that was good. That was good though. Ganon or Ganondorf? I mean, aren't they the same? What do you mean?
I think that
it's just different versions.
Yeah, it's just
they're just different versions of themselves. It's the same entity.
Ganon will be CGI. I don't know.
You think so?
Why?
No,
Why would he?
I don't think so.
I mean, I'm sure they'll do like CGI stuff for him, like especially when he transforms into his like ultimate self or something, because they would have to.
Fuck Mark Ruffalo though.
Yeah, no, please God,
who's
no.
Mark Strong?
Ugh, no, anybody but him.
Oh, that's his name. Mark
Yeah,
Strong.
Ganondorf
He's in
turns
everything.
into Ganon.
He's in so much, and I never knew his name, but I
Which
freaking
one?
love him. He's Mark Strong. He's awesome,
Mark
dude.
Strong. Okay, let's see. Let's look.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
Mark Strong. Oh, he's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, he's good. I don't know about
But
about
I
being
don't know
Ganon,
about
though.
Ganon though.
Nah.
No. And like he's usually like good villain too. Like he plays a lot of bad people.
Yeah.
But I like no, this guy's more like a Lex Luthor. Like he's not a
yeah.
Ganon.
You know Iron Man 2? You know the bad guy in Iron Man 2 with the whips? The old wrestler. What's his name?
It sounds familiar.
Chat, help me out. What's his name? If he was younger, he would make a great Ganon, I think.
I don't know.
Fuck, I can't think of his name right. It's late for me. It's almost 5 a.m.
I'm sorry. I should be
Why are
letting
you
you
sorry?
go.
No, I'm here. I'm fine. Maybe like 10 more minutes, and I
Okay.
gotta call
Yeah,
it,
and then
'cause
we
I am
gotta
getting really
call it.
sleepy. I can't think anymore. This is why I don't like to stream so late, because I just
That's
Rourke.
okay.
Thank you. That Zach. Yeah, Mickey Rourke. If Mickey, a lot of people are saying his name.
Oh,
Thank
Mickey Rourke.
No,
You know,
no.
if he was young,
that's what I was saying.
yeah.
If he was younger, like that's the
Agreed.
person that I'm seeing in my head. Like that would be cool.
Yeah,
But I
young
can't.
Mickey Rourke would have been cool.
Yeah, no one wants to be known as the villain. Clive Owen. Oh, cool. I like Clive Owen. Oh, I got
Oh.
it. No, not Clive Owen. Gerard Butler.
Oh, damn. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm in for
Gerard
Gerard
Butler.
Butler. That guy's great.
Yeah, he's
Um,
great.
I
think
love
he
like
would be a good
honestly,
Ganon.
I like anything that Gerard Butler's in.
Yeah, he's great. He
I
picks them
recently
well.
watched a movie with him. It was called like The Pilot or something. Have you seen that?
Doesn't sound familiar, no.
Dude, that was good. Like I was like, and it's with the dude from Luke Cage, like Luke Cage, the black dude from Netflix series.
Oh, yeah, I didn't mind that show. I thought
Yeah.
that was pretty decent.
It's him
I like
and Gerard
Luke
Butler.
Cage. Yeah, he was a cool actor. I like his character.
No, it
Okay.
wasn't called. I'm sorry, it wasn't called The Pilot. It was called Plane. And
Okay.
it's about a plane. It's about a plane
Wow.
that
Wow.
crashes.
I'm shocked.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what
so-
they have to survive or something? That sounds
Yes.
awesome.
It's fucking awesome. It's like
Yeah,
it's like a
I'd watch that.
survival, like they have
But
to
it's a movie?
survive, and it's
Oh,
it's a
hell yeah.
movie.
Oh, I'd love that. Fuck
You
yeah.
gotta
With
watch
Gerard
it.
Butler
It's so
and
good. Gerard Butler, and
whoever
this
Luke
dude.
Cage was.
Yeah, really
Okay.
good. It's a good
Yeah, that'd be cool.
it's a good pair. You're like, oh, this is a good pair.
I like it.
It's pretty fucking. Everything with Gerard Butler is trash.
Wow.
Wow, that's
Dude,
harsh.
your audience loves trolling the shit out of you.
I like his movies. He's just fun.
I do
like
too.
he's a fun
Dude, Gamer was fucking awesome.
Gamer was fun. He did this new one with like another one a few years ago where it was like one of those asteroid movies, and that one was good. Like I liked it.
Oh,
It was
I would
one of
want to
those
watch
like
that.
asteroid crash movies, and I liked it. I thought it was entertaining. I really
London
liked
has
it.
fallen. No, Olympus has fallen. No, what
No,
the fuck?
it was
Something
called.
falling.
I'll tell
No,
you right
it's
now.
another movie that he's in that was decent. What is it? Proper Citizen? No.
Law-abiding citizen.
Law-abiding Citizen. That was
With
a
Jamie
banger.
Foxx, that was great.
Yeah,
you know
that's a
what's
banger.
funny is I love him, but I haven't seen the one that everybody loves.
Phantom of the Opera.
300. I've never seen that.
You've never
movie.
seen 300? What
I've
the
never-
fuck?
It's because I'm Persian, and I was like, I'm not
Damn.
watching this fucking propaganda garbage. So I never watched it.
Oh, that's hilarious. You know what you should do? You should watch it and review it from a view from a Persian, where you're like debunking shit and like calling it out for being like propaganda. That's funny. I would watch that. That's a cool angle on it. You should do that.
Okay, yeah, maybe I
You're
should.
welcome. Come on, do it.
Yeah, that is good. That's a good idea.
It was history.
Nah.
Spike of in madness.
History.
Uh-huh. Yeah. The
Yeah,
history they
right.
try to tell you about.
Yeah, the one that trust me, the one they teach you in schools is usually not the one that
Oh,
happened.
wait, another monster is correcting me. Yes. Charles Dance is from Game of Thrones. Bill Nighy is from Shaun of the Dead. Well, he's also from a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
And he was also in that vampire or Dracula movie, which was really. Did you see that movie? That was a fucking good movie.
Which one?
It's the Dracula movie where, fuck, it's a recent movie, and it's basically like the story of Dracula, and it's this like king who is being invaded, and he goes up to this cave where Dracula is like stuck, because he can't go outside because it's too far away. He'd have to be out during the day, so he's stuck in this cave. And he goes in and like gets the power of Dracula to save his kingdom, but then becomes cursed by becoming Dracula. And it's a fucking awesome movie.
Dude,
Dracula Untold. Is that it?
cool.
I think that's it. I think that sounds right. Yeah. Dracula Untold.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Let me actually.
And Russell Hall's saying it's absolute trash. But okay. I'll have to check it out. I like vampire movies.
It is Dracula Untold. It's not absolute trash. No. What are you talking about?
I like how like Russell's always like, fuck you.
I like the
shit.
contrarian in him.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
It's so bad.
I
Okay,
liked
Adam.
it.
It's
What?
really late, and I'm
shit,
sorry
it
I
is.
kept you.
It's
I was
fucking
going
5
to.
a.m.
I know,
stayed up for you.
I know you did, and I was totally gonna bring up some other topics that we never
Oh, like
got
what?
to. So
Like
but
what?
we're not gonna
Tell
get
me.
into
Like
it
what?
now.
What are the topics though?
Okay, it was.
Give me the option.
It is this dude right here. This dude, Tom. How do you say his name? DeLonge.
Tom DeLonge.
Yeah. Wonders of Civilization went extinct for disobeying aliens. He's had a really interesting take.
So Stargate kind of vibe. Seriously.
Kind of, but like just basically like his takes are really interesting. Have you ever looked into his story and like how he he's
I don't know
really
anything
into
about Tom
UFOs?
DeLonge, but I know a lot about ancient civilization because I have run a show on Sunday that's what we talk about. Like I just actually I just got this book. Oh shit.
Let's see it.
This is Fingerprints of the Gods. This is by Graham Hancock. This is
Oh, I love Fingerprints of the Gods. It's old school.
You've read it? Yeah.
Yeah.
This old stuff. So yeah, this kind of stuff is I've just nonstop been researching, the Y Files, Randall Carlson, Graham Hancock, all these awesome Uncharted X, Bright Insight. These guys are just freaking awesome, and that's what I want. I want to know all this stuff.
Dude, you should know about this dude then. So this dude is the main singer from Blink 182.
Right.
And a few years ago, he just went like he was like, okay, like the UFOs. Like he went into like UFOs. He went into like, starting all the stuff that you're talking about. And he said some really, really interesting things. So I'm going to send you this article so that you can read it because it's really, really interesting.
Hey, you know what? Better idea. I come back sometime. Send it to me. I do want to read that.
Yeah.
But I come back.
Definitely.
Or you want to join me sometime? You got to join me on my show.
Hell yeah. I would love to. I always have so much fun hanging out with you. That's why it went by so fast because like we just have so much fun having, just talking that I'm like, oh my God, it's been 2 hours. So thank you for coming on, man. It's been really fun to talk to you.
Sure thing. Hey, do me a favor. Next Wednesday. All right, set an alarm. Okay. Wednesday at like midday, I want you to ask Camelot to come on your show at around 6:30 p.m.
Me?
So he's joining me on my show, so he can't join you. It's actually it's a trick. Be like, hey, can you join me? I'm doing this thing.
Let's see. Okay. All right.
He'll be like, no, I can't. I gotta go. I'm going on Crigler's show, and it would be.
You know what's so funny is stuttering.
He hits
Stuttering
me up and
Craig
he's
is
like,
supposed
hey.
to be my guest next week.
He's like, hey, Adam, I can't make it. Something came up.
He might bail on you. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, what do you mean? What,
are
Camelot?
You sure? Yeah. Are you sure you want me to play this game? Because he might bail on you for me because he loves me so much. Like he'll be like,
I'm gonna tell him you said that.
He'll be like, what, Nina? I'll do anything for her.
I thought it was bros before hoes. I mean, what's up? What's the deal, dog?
I'm making a note to do this.
He's probably watching. He's not watching. No, he went live. Isn't he live right now? Shit, is he live right now?
I don't know. Is he?
Are you watching right now, Camelot? Say something in chat.
Goomba, say something in chat if you're watching.
Fuck, I hope he cancels Crigler. Damn, Russell's fucking brutal, dude. Holy shit.
Wow,
that dude's got zero chill.
Damn, Russell.
Just zero chill. Holy fuck, dude. All right. Well, cheers to that. My goodness.
Oh my God. Adam, you're so awesome. Tell everyone where they can find you and what you got coming up next.
You can find me every day, Monday through Friday, on my channel, The Crigler Show on YouTube and Rumble. I also go live on Wednesdays on Side Scrollers podcast on pretty much everywhere. They stream everywhere. Sunday nights, I've got Forbidden Frontier with Gary from Nerdrotic and Quarter Black Garrett and X-Ray Girl. We talk about ancient civilizations, and well, we kind of just told you about that. And then Friday night, I do my show, but it's more of just like a chill, relaxed, hanging out with the people that support me. And I go live over on my locals only, and I do a freaking jam sesh. I play these. I actually play guitar and play this music. I now actually have a piano in my room. You can't see it,
Ooh.
but it's like a full size, like full keyboard, weighted keys. Like it's freaking awesome. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but it's a hell of a lot of fun. So every Friday night I jam out, and I've been playing covers and stuff. People suggest songs, and I try to figure out how to play them live. It's a lot of fun. So, yeah.
I like how people fuck with you in the chat now.
No, that's a good chat. That's a good
I
chat.
don't know. I love my chat. They're great. Everybody subscribe to Adam Crigler. And yes, we're going to be hanging out more. And yeah, so next week, my guest is going to be Stuttering Craig, supposed to be anyway. So hopefully he'll come by
awesome.
and it's going to be an awesome show. And then, you know what? I'll invite both you and Camelot on. I'll be like, you know what? Why don't you guys just
you guys should come and be on my show.
Come and hang out with
like,
us.
Yeah, about that.
You're like, no.
Right.
But thank you, everybody out in the chat. Thank you so much for watching tonight. You guys have been fantastic. Special thank you to those of you who super chatted, became a member, gifted membership, any of that kind of stuff. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. And thank you also to the Rumblers who've been watching over on Rumble. You guys are awesome. And and as for me, you can find me here on Friday for my good news show, because we could all really use some good news. It's going to be the 70th show.
Damn,
we got up to 70th now? I don't know.
Huge. That's huge.
I don't know what it is now, but it's something. And it's going to be a great show. So come and hang out with me on Friday. Until next time, you guys, have a good one. Bye.
Peace.